Okay, this is how to get an equation from an exponential graphs. So what we have is a general equation for an exponential where x is the power. So we write y equals a x plus b, we'll say, plus c. Okay, and we're finding what a, b and c is. Okay, first thing to do is draw a line, what we call the asymptote. It's where the graph gets very close to this way, but it doesn't actually touch, even though it does look it's touching there. And we can see that that's gone down by -3. So we're putting -3 for our C. That's how far it's gone down. Okay, what we'll do is look at our A now. What we're doing is working out what's it multiplied for every one we move along. So we move along 1 there, and then it's 2, and then the next one's 4. And probably, you can see there's a pattern, 1 times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, and we can imagine that the next one is probably 8 up here. And so that makes our A. So our A is going to be 2, because it's going up by 2, our multiple of timesing by 2 every time. So we've got x plus b. Okay, to find the plus b, so here we've got our line, our asymptote line at the bottom. What we do then is draw a line, just move your ruler up and draw a line through one above the asymptote. Okay, let's have a look at where the graph goes through that line and how far away it is from the y-axis. See there, it's 1 back from the y-axis, so therefore it's going to be 1, but because we're moving to the left, it's going to be +1 because it's a movement across. So the equation of that graph is y equals 2x, 2 to the power of x plus 1 minus 3. Now there's another way of doing this as well. I'll just get rid of this here. Okay, and this line here. So what we're going to do, the general form of it is going to be y equals a to the rx. R is going to be our rate, I guess, or change to the x plus c. Our plus c is just as before. It's where our asymptote is at -3. So where that's going through at the bottom there. Okay. Now our r is what we did before. What's it going up by? What are we multiplying every one we go across? We're multiplying it by 2. So our r is 2. And that's to the power of x. Now to work out our a, we need a value of x and y. So just choose one of the values that we can see on the red graph. This is probably the easiest one here. When x is 1, y is 1 at this point here. So substitute that value in. So when y is 1 is when x is 1. So 2 to the power of 1 minus 3. We can move the -3 over the other side, it becomes 4. 2 to the power of 1 is just 2. So a is 2 because 2 times 2 is 4. And so we get our graph being y equals 2 times, just use the dot, 2 to the power of x minus 3. And that's the other way of doing it. They are both just as correct.